We're here at N.A.B at the Disguise setup. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Nick Rivero, and I am the co-founder of Meptik, which is a disguise company.
Awesome. And can you give us a little bit of background on what you guys are doing here at N.A.B?
Yeah, Disguise, we are the Emmy award-winning platform for powering visual experiences. Everything you've probably seen from major award shows to live concerts, entertainment, to an entire new wave of visual experiences in the film world and in the broadcast and television world is powered by the technology and software at Disguise.
Wow.
I saw him just walk through, like no latency at all. Like what's I guess the science behind it, the tech behind that?
A lot is the answer. Yeah, the really cool thing we're showing off here is new integration with what we call move.ai. And the idea is it's a system, as you can see behind me, that's called markerless motion capture. And what does that mean? Well, in motion capture in Hollywood, you put little dots on people to track them. We're doing that with AI. So all you have to do is step up on that stage and we can transform you effectively into an avatar, into anyone, and allow you to actually interact with the virtual world around you with not having to do anything.
Can you tell us a little bit about what goes into creating a technology like this?
Yeah, so there's a few pieces behind it, and I'll kind of say this. Number one is we have this behind us, which is an LED screen. So you can kind of think of that like a big computer monitor, really. It's just a big display that's built up of these panels that are about 18-inch squares, and we can make this as big or as small as we want to. But it is a screen behind us, but also a screen underneath us, as we can actually stand on top of this, what we call an LED floor, and it allows us to see things in person at large scales. So that's number one. The number two piece is the Disguise hardware. It's the technology that is underpinning the compute power, the engine that's making it happen. Number three we have in the equation is our camera system. So we use everything from broadcast cameras to film cameras to Reds to Aries and beyond. And that allows us to actually capture what we're seeing, what's called in camera. So we can put an image up and then see that behind in the lens of the camera. Number four is we have a key piece that we call camera tracking, and it's a thing mounted on top of the camera. And what that effectively does is it finds the camera in the physical world and it matches it to the virtual world, which effectively allows us to take this LED screen and think of it like a portal or like a window where we can look into it and look around it and see things. And then the fifth piece is the creative, it's the content. So we actually have to build the content you're seeing behind me, and that takes an entire team of people to really build those pieces. So that allows us to say, do you want to be on the moon, in the desert, or in a Formula One repair shop?
Ah, man, the possibilities. Who's using this? Who's using this? Who's your customer? Who's engaged with Disguise?
Really everyone. I would say really big on the film and film television production side of things. We have a lot in the broadcast space, which is what we're showing here. So your major broadcast networks. And for us, a lot in the corporate space. We're actually seeing people like agencies and brands and corporations that find use cases for these to be able to tell their stories in unique ways.
Yeah, so no more Zoom fatigue.
Exactly. I mean, we have one of these at an office in Boston, Massachusetts, for that purpose, that instead of just being on a flat Zoom call, they can actually step into a garage virtually on that Zoom call and say, well, rather than me just telling you about how our products work, I can actually show you. I can actually be in a place or a location that I can't just go get to right now. I can't just go to a factory and have a Zoom call with you. We're able to do those things because this technology is so transportational and transformational even.
That's so amazing.
What I think is so cool about this is it's empowering the future of content and storytelling. And that to me is the most interesting thing, is because that's really the future. We look at, everything from YouTube to Instagram to TikTok, it's about generating unique content. And that's what we do. One big piece of this technology is we can be in a desert, then instantly switch that and be on the moon. So it gives us that power to do those types of things that we just ordinarily couldn't do.
On average, how long does it take to set this up?
It depends on the scale. In the case of here, it took about 2 days to get everything working, but projects we do can take 1 day to multiple weeks, really depending on the scale. And that's really cool with this, is it can be really small, it can also be really big, and it all works.
This is Disguise. We're gonna go play with this. They're based out of Atlanta. Well, at least this team is. Today, consider it a preview. We're gonna pick this up some more. Yeah, appreciate you, man.